Wike'S threats, PDP convention, and the implication for the People's Democratic Party. That is, the People's Democratic Party has fixed its convention for November 15 and 16 of this year, 2025, and we have Wike's threats and what is the implication of this for the party. There is no gainsaying the fact that certainly no love lost between the Minister of FCT Wike and his party. So the party decided to condone these excesses owing to various factors. Some believe he has labored so much for the party, he has funded the party so much, he still has influence in the party. So all of this we want to look at the implication of those sentiments that they have posited, and the implication for this national convention, and the threat from the minister. You see, there is in life generally, let us just consider even from our a body, from the medical perspective. When a body is infected with cancer, and it means some cells in the body, cells has been affected. So some cancer cells in the body have been infected. So all what the physician will need to do is to look for a way of getting the body rid, of those cells, meaning that the cells had to be expunged from the body medically so that the other cells in other organs of the body are not affected. So the implication of leaving the cancer cells is to grow and to also infest other cells, parts of the body. And also, if your computer system is invested with virus, you'll be required to format it, isn't it? Because the system begins to malfunction. So from affecting the file, the document file, it goes to the downloading file, so it goes to the desktop, virtually the mouse, virtually every part of the computer will begin to malfunction. So meaning that when you have an element in a party that has put him or herself as a cancer, as a virus into the party, and on the basis of sentiment you believe, he still has influence, he has labor to the party. So what you get is this kind of threats going into the national convention, which is the highest organ of a party. So if we can have that kind of threat, being meted out to the supreme, organ of the party as the national convention, that is being threatened, such that where that convention doesn't hold, it simply means the party is not in existence. So of what use is that kind of a person to have still being tolerated in the party? So considering the implication of that is that, for course, probably the minister is relying on the courts litigation, that you still go to courts to be able to stop this. So what is the implication of that if the FCT minister decides to go to courts and he gets an injunction that the national convention should not hold, about the PDP will decide that the national convention will hold, and at the end of the day, it's now going to be a litigation. So going to 2027, so whoever may emerge as the national chairman, as the secretary, the central working committee, whoever are the people that will emerge from that convention, maybe with litigation, and the court now throwing out those people that they are not recognized, going into 2027 election. So wouldn't that be a disaster? Wouldn't that be disastrous? Wouldn't that be catastrophic, to the party? Wouldn't that be a situation that will put such a party in disarray? Wouldn't that have decimated an opportunity to be able to have a viral opposition to challenge the ruling APC going to the 2027 election? So, meaning that the implication are all those things we have highlighted, that wouldn't it have been better for this character to have been let go than now you've allowed them to stay? They are threatening that this convention must not hold, and that if this convention hold, we know what they are likely to do. They are likely to go to court. Maybe they are likely to get the injunction. We know what the FCT minister has been doing, renovating courts, high courts in Abuja, building palatial edifice for judges. So we know, and oftentimes they will say, go to court, go to court. So Nigeria knows, what all those narrative means, go to court, that there is sure of getting being favored, is sure of being favored, by the court. So going to 2027 election, would that be? So that is a food for thought. It is coming as a food for thought for the People's Democratic Party, and that going forward, when you have elements that are bent on derailing the party, it's better to let them go, so that those that are loyal. So let it be, let the party only have those that are loyal to the party. So thank you for following me on this series. So please, you can hit the subscription button. Please let us share, let us like, let us comment, let us know what your comment is. So thank you. See you on my next video.